choose to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is Colm McGuigan for IFL TV. Delighted to be joined by Tony Sims in Orlando. Tony, me and you spoke a while ago in Guadalajara when John Ryder was there. We spoke about the possibility of Conor coming back. Now we're finally here. How relieved are you that the situation has almost been put to bed?
Yeah, I'm really relieved, and I'm looking forward to him fighting what he does best. And it's been a difficult 18 months for him, but as you say, he's finally there now, and he's going to box tomorrow night.
When I spoke to him yesterday, he got quite emotional whenever I spoke about Victoria, Eli being here, the tough times he's been through. Do you believe that in your gym he was best equipped to deal with that because of the family atmosphere amongst the guys in your gym, yourself? Do you feel that that has helped Conor along in this process?
I don't think anyone's equipped to deal with them sort of circumstances, especially the spotlight he's been under. But it'll certainly make him mentally a tougher person anyway. But as you say, he's had his family stick by him, and obviously everyone in the gym stuck by him, and it's like a close-knit gym, and he's finally come through it at the other end, being cleared to fight, and now he's fighting tomorrow night.
When I spoke to Eddie and Frank, they almost said that there's an agenda against Conor from the board, from whoever it may be. You've been in boxing a long time. Have you ever seen any situation quite like this play out, how it has played out?
No, not really. As you say, I've been in boxing 26 years, so I've never quite seen anything like it. But he's through that now, and he's ready to fight tomorrow.
This opponent comes in, Orozco. Obviously, you guys don't know a lot about him. There's not a lot of footage out there. What are you prepared? What is Conor prepared for? Or is it not even about the opponent? Is it more about, as you said, whenever Eddie explained why you wanted him to fight, just getting back in the swing of things, really?
Yeah, he's a decent opponent. He's had 37 fights or whatever, and he's never been stopped. So he's obviously durable. He's only lost 3 fights. So he's obviously a durable opponent. He's very tall for a 154 fighter. He's like 6'1", so there's a little bit of awkwardness about him. But I think Conor's so excited to be back in the ring, and he's trained the whole time that he's trained the whole time the last 18 months right through. So it ain't as though he's had 18 months off and just come back into a camp. He's been training the whole time, so he's more than ready, and he's in great shape for tomorrow night.
Because it's quite a unique situation, he's been out for this amount of time but training the whole time. He spoke about, if he sees that opening, he's going to go for the stoppage. If Conor could get in and out of there in one round, normally a trainer would say that's a great day's work. Would you prefer that he gets rounds in tomorrow night?
Well, it's like he was saying, I think yesterday at a press conference, the rounds are valuable, because he hasn't had any rounds. So if it goes 10 rounds, there'll be valuable 10 rounds. But the type of fighter he is, the explosiveness that he is, if he sees the opening, he will go for it. And but we'll see tomorrow anyway. As I say, he's in fantastic condition and he's ready to go.
Get through this fight. Is the Eubank fight top priority next?
Well, after this fight, I'm sure he'll have a lot of options. I think, obviously the Eubank fight's the name that everyone wants to see, but hopefully go back in the ratings at 147, which is his natural weight, and we'll see. I mean, if a world title fight comes up at 147, he ain't going to say no to that.
Well, Tony, finally, just give me a prediction for tomorrow night. How do you see this ending? Do you believe that Conor gets him out of there early?
I don't like to do predictions like that, really, but I'll just predict that he's going to win tomorrow and just move on to the next big fight, really.
Well, Tony, thank you very much for your time. We'll catch up after Conor's fight tomorrow night. Really, really appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Conor.
You to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 17, 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncers' guilt rings.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.